All right. So start with your names.
I'm Edgar Bridges. I'm the teacher for chemistry here at the Early College High School.
I'm Frankie Reyes. I'm a master's graduate student in geology and second year fellow.
Okay. What do you like about the program?
I love the fact that the fellows are coming in. They have a lot of enthusiasm. They help the students with a lot of questions, problems. And up on the board, if you want to take a little picture of that, Frankie helped tremendously get that rolling as far as doing projects for a research and design class that I teach.
Okay. How do you think it could be improved?
I don't see anything right now. I've been doing it for 3 years, and I've been happy with everything that gets done.
Okay, you want to answer the what do you like about the program?
What I like specifically about the program is that it allows me specifically to be able to learn how to express myself, especially when it's very hard concepts that I need to simplify to the students. It makes me become a better scientist in a way where I need to learn how to communicate consistently with various groups of people.
Okay. How do you think the program will benefit the students?
Well, it benefits them in many ways. I think our main emphasis is that we want the students to want to pursue a higher level of education. And along with all the fellows, they're coming in with the credentials of studying for their master's or their PhD. Hopefully we can get these students to want to get to that level as well.
I think it's great exposure for the students. I think they're definitely, they like to know that there's different types of science besides just textbook science, which can get really boring. I think it's really important for the students because it builds a bridge for a gap from the scientific jargon that people find boring to a better understanding for them. And they're able to see how it's applied in their real life and also how they can actually get a degree and maybe a potential job in those applications.
Yeah, and so Frankie has brought in some good experiments where mine are more tailored based on what the high schools usually teach, and like Frankie said, bringing in new knowledge, new experimentation, those kinds of things.
Okay. How has been your experience working together?
It's a little shaky at first because we need to try to find some cohesiveness, and once we find that, then we gel together.
I agree. I mean, at first it's you have to get used to each other's teaching style, but specifically it depends on what school. Last year I had a lot more time for lessons. This year it's very short, so it definitely is a different game. You know, you have to figure out how you want to teach the material that he needs to teach. You know, we definitely get along, and he allows me to pretty much have the classes all to myself, which is pretty cool. You know, I get a lot of experience I wouldn't get anywhere else.
Okay, and what had impacted you the most about the program?
The fellows, the relationships that I've built with them. I know I can still, even though they've been out 1 or 2 years, I could still call them and get some help. Along with Frankie's getting those science projects going, we were able to get hold of the very first fellow, Nisa Rhodes, and we also got hold of Aliyah Servin, and they helped our well, Nisa didn't help our kids, right?
I don't think so.
She helped another teacher that was doing a science research, but Nisa hasn't been here for 2 years, but still was involved, and that's wonderful. I think that's a great impact, that the students will still, the fellows will still help us if we need them. So I know Frankie's going to Dallas, but I know I can call him. I got his number, and I can still bother him.
And email.
And email.
As for me, I think the students and the teacher. I've been used to the past 6 years listening to professors, and sometimes professors can be very boring. No offense to them, but they're already stuck and they know how they have to teach to get a certain type of student produced. But with teaching, it's different, especially in high schools. So getting to see both ends of the spectrum, how teaching should be really applied and how it's applicable, and you know, how is it reasonable to teach to high school students as opposed to teaching to just graduate students. So being able to see the whole spectrum, I think, is awesome. Getting that experience to see, how a teacher who's experienced teaches and is actually getting students to learn, and also the students. If you get students who might not understand your concepts, well, then you need to be better at what you're doing and be able to explain better. So it's two components. It's the teachers and the students that really help out.
All right.